MMAWeekly.com, Damon Martin here with DC, Daniel Cormier. DC, everyone's been asking, man, how is the hand? How are you all healed up?
Finally healed, man. Finally healed, ready to go. Training hard, waiting for my day. When I get my day, I'm going to go forward and try to get to the fight.
How hard was it, with the time off? Because the hand injury, it's one of those things I guess is just frustrating, you know what I mean?
It's very frustrating. It was very frustrating for me because I didn't feel like I was improving as much as I usually do between fights. Normally I'm back in the gym on Monday after I fight. Maybe not doing anything hard, but I'm doing stuff. I'm hitting, I'm punching pads, light sparring, doing stuff to improve. But with this injury, I couldn't do much at all, man. So that was probably the most discouraging part of it. And I like to fight. I like to fight often too. So that's what really kind of upset me. Last year I fought, what, 3-4 times. The year before I fought 5 times. I like to fight, man. And just sitting on the shelf for 7 months wasn't good for me. I'm ready to go, man. I want to fight. I've been out of that cage for almost 7 months. And by the time I fight, if it is May, it will be like 8 months. I've never taken that much time off in between fights since the beginning of my career. I want to fight. I'm ready to feel that rush of walking to the cage, the rush of actually standing across from my opponent, the build up to the fight. I'm ready to do it all. I'm ready for training camp. I'm excited. I hope it's May.
Was it tough just because, you beat a guy like Bigfoot Silva and you get in the top 10, everyone's talking, and then you have that injury and you're out, you know what I mean? It's like everyone wants to build that momentum. Was that one of the hardest parts for you? Just, I'm sure you want to keep your career going and get closer to that goal.
Yeah, you want to keep going. You want to keep building. I mean, I had a lot of hype after the Bigfoot fight, and you can sense it dying down after time passes. We have short memories, man, in MMA. People, the next guy gets a big knockout, and people kind of forget about what you do for a second. But it's my job to remind them when I do get a chance. And when Josh and I fight, hopefully I can do just that.
DC, you've always been very honest with me, so I'm gonna ask you a very honest question. When the UFC took over Strikeforce, and now we see the heavyweights going over there, was any part of you a little sad you didn't get to make that transition automatically? Or, because we've seen, obviously Shane Rosario's coming up, we've seen, Chad Griggs is coming over. I mean, as a fighter, were you kind of hoping, or are you kind of sad you didn't get to make that transition?
Man, Strikeforce, I was with Strikeforce from the very beginning, and they've been good to me. I think they took a lot away when they said that we're all going. If all those guys have gone over there, eventually we're going. Obviously, we're the last 2. We're in the finals of the tournament, so we're going to get our chance in the UFC. So it kind of takes a little bit of there's no surprise to it. We're going. So it doesn't matter if it's now or in 6 months. I've got some business to take care of with Josh, and if I can finish with the belt that has Fedor's name on it, and Bigfoot and Josh Barnett and all those guys, that's a huge accomplishment for me, for a guy that's only been fighting 2.5 years now, and the last 6 months I've been off.
Is that the best part about this whole thing? Because, the gold at the end of the rainbow is fighting a guy like Josh Barnett, who really is, I mean, let's be honest, he's a legend in the sport. He's been a champion, obviously fought in Pride. I mean, is that, if anything else, you gotta avoid anything else, but is that really the prize at the end of the rainbow, to face a guy like Josh Barnett? Yeah,
to step in the cage with somebody like Josh is an honor. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's in the UFC, in Strikeforce. When I stand across the cage from that dude, I know that he's fought the best in the business, consistently for 13 years, so I'm excited. I'm honored to fight Josh. And if I can get a win of that caliber, I said it, this is what validates me as a mixed martial artist. These types of fights, these types of wins, and I'm going to train accordingly.
DC, thank you as always. Enjoy your time in Columbus, and hopefully we see you in May.
I got one more question. One more question
the
for
real
you,
OSU is Oklahoma State. That's
the
real
you got
OSU
that wrong.
is Oklahoma
I
State.
mean, why do you go hatred on us?
Because that's exactly what you were about to
I
ask.
wasn't going there. I wasn't going there.
It's Ohio State, just so you know.
I'm getting some looks in here, dude. I should not have said that.
You are in Columbus.
I should not have said that. I'm scared.
You do have
I am
orange.
Getting scared.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this. Look at these, dude. Oklahoma State orange, Oklahoma State gray, black looks just like our football uniform.
Here's the question. Stever versus Jordan Oliver. National finals. Who wins?
Jordan Oliver. Jordan Oliver is the next great American wrestler. He's the next Jordan Burroughs.
Really?
He's that
You
good.
think he's going to take my boy?
He's going to be just like Jordan Burroughs. He's that good.
Word out on the street is that Stever's going to lace up some cowboy boots and ride him like a dog. Not like a horse, but like a dog.
I'm not getting into this with you, Mike. Not on video. I don't do this on video. Maybe in the hotel late tonight, I'll bust it out. But Jordan Oliver will win.
He is good. He is good.
DC, thank you as always, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate it.